All right, guys, the wild ride that has been the Ultra Mega Mega Chapter 3 series is nearly at a close here. Before we can kind of close the book on the art that is web design, we should talk a little bit about, and this is on page 94, the wireframe of a web page. In no way, shape, or form, and I genuinely mean this, in no way, shape, or form is it likely that you are just going to sit down behind a monitor, right? So you've got brackets up and you're just going to start banging out a web page without thinking about the way it's going to look and feel and function. That's not likely to happen. There's very probably a dense amount of creative information that you need to have before simply going through and creating your web page. The way we do that is with the wireframe. Now, you probably didn't catch it, but in chapters 2 and chapter 4, back in the case study sections, there are, as a matter of fact, wireframes. They look just like this does here. It is exactly like we see here on 94. They'll give you this little wireframe. So a wireframe is everything that you are going to see on the page. So all of this is the body. I'm just going to say B. All of this here is the nav. All of this up here is the header. My handwriting is terrible. This is why I don't write on the board. So the wireframe is here so that you can communicate what the look and feel of your page is going to be from one developer to another. And what I can tell you is that you are going to use the idea of this wireframe when you are putting together your case studies. In future chapters, so I'm scrolling down here, this is figure 3.37, I do believe this is on the bottom of page 94 for you guys, this is what your wireframe is going to look like for chapter 5, 6 for chapter 7, and so on and so forth. And as a matter of fact, you can use this wireframe, got out of control there, you can use this wireframe to help you determine how your page has to look. It's going to tell you things about where your header is going to be. It's going to tell you things about where your footer is going to be. It's going to tell you things about how your page is oriented. So inside the body, we are going to have header, followed by nav, followed by, this is called hero. The hero is the big multimedia piece that really drags your user into looking at your page. Here, this part is main. That is going to be where the bulk of your content is delivered to the user. And all of these pieces are represented in the wireframe. So as you travel through from header to nav to hero to main to footer, all of that inside of B for body, that is how you'll know how to manage how all of these pages are put together. It's a really very powerful tool, and it's something that you'll use as part of a creative team to demonstrate to your client, hey, this is the web page we want to put together for you. You'll put these together in PowerPoint. You'll put these together in really easy to use software packages, and that's something that we're going to highlight in a future session. That's going to be session 5 and 6 when we are doing the layout design projects. So don't sleep here on the concept of the wireframe. Legitimately, these are absolutely positively used.